안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 Jenny예요. Hello everyone, my name is Jenny and today we're talking about urte, which is used when you want to say when you did something or while you were doing something. So if you want to say when I was riding the bus this morning or when I brushed my teeth, this is when you can use urte. It has the same meaning as when or while. It's used with verbs, adjectives, and 있다, 없다 if the verb stem ends with a consonant, or if the verb, adjective, whatever stem ends with a consonant, use urte. If it ends with a vowel, use rierte. So let's look at some examples. Some of these words might be unfamiliar to you. Don't focus on that, just focus on how this grammar is used. So, 내가 가장 예뻤을 때. This means I. It's a different form of 제가, which you also already know. This is just kind of a less polite version of that. 내가 가장 예뻤을 때. This is past tense of 예쁘다, so it is when I was the prettiest. 내가 그녀를 만났을 때. Another past tense one. 만나다, to meet. 그녀 means her, but most people, you don't really use 그녀 in spoken conversation. It's more of like a placeholder. And in this case, this is the Korean translation, the Korean title of How I Met Your Mother. So the translation would be When I Met Her. 악마가 너의 이름을 부를 때. 부르다 is to call. 악마 is devil. 너의 is your. So when the devil calls your name, 악마가 너의 이름을 부를 때. 슬플 때 사랑한다. 슬프다, to be sad. 사랑하다, to love. This, I think the English title is Love and Sadness, but the literal translation would be I love you when I'm sad. 슬플 때 사랑한다. I love you when I'm sad. These are some of the irregulars. You have a the irregular. So 만들다 becomes 만들 때. 만들 때. 살다, 살 때. 듣다, the irregulars. 들을 때. 걸을 때. When I walk, when I listen. The irregulars. 추울 때, when it's cold. 더울 때, when it's hot. Now, urte and 언제 are both translated as when, so you might get them confused. However, they both have different meanings and functions in Korean, so let's go over those so you don't get them confused. The function of urte is connecting two sentences, so like the time when. So like when I do something, something. When I ride the bus in the morning, I listen to music. When I read books, I sit in my favorite chair. That's when and how you use urte. However, 언제 is a question word meaning when or what time. So, 보통 학교에 올 때 지하철을 타요. When I come to school, I take 지하철, subway. 제가 아침에 일어날 때, when I wake up in the morning, 세수를 하고 이를 닦아요. I wash my face and I brush my teeth. This is how you use urte. 언제 is a question word, so it's going to be like when as a question word. 언제 한국에 오셨어요? When did you come to Korea? When 때 is combined with certain nouns, it expresses a set time. And this rule only applies to a few nouns like 저녁, 점심, 방학, 휴가. 휴가 is vacation, 방학 is like school vacation, 점심, lunch time, 저녁, like evening, dinner time-ish. 오늘 저녁 때 뭐해요? What are you doing this evening? 이번 휴가 때 여행 가고 싶어요. This vacation, during this vacation time, I want to go on a trip. 한국 구경을 할 때 사진을 많이 찍어요. When I look around Korea, 구경할 때, I take a lot of pictures. 이번 방학 때 자고 싶어요. This school break, I want to sleep. Hello and welcome to my talk show, Annie's Advice, where I answer your most burning questions. Let's begin. 시작할까요? 앤디 씨 안녕하세요. 저는 독일 사람이고 일주일 동안 절에 구경하려고 해요. 하지만 매일 비가 와서 날씨가 좋지 않을 거예요. 비가 올 때 좋은 장소는 어디예요? This is kind of long, but you can understand all of it. How cool is that? Hello, Andy. I am a German citizen. I'm a German person. And I plan on looking around Seoul for 1 week. 일주일 동안 for 1 week. 하지만, but, 매일, every day, it is going to rain, so the weather will not be good. When it rains, what are some places to go to? What are good places to go to when it rains? Where are some good places to go to when it rains? Andy's response is 비가 와도 even if it rains, 서울에는 좋은 곳이 있어요. There are good places in Seoul. 박물관거나 미술관 아주 좋아요. Museums or art museums are really good places. 국립박물관을 갈 수 있어요. You can go to the National Museum of Korea. 아주 넓고 입장은 무료예요. The museum is very spacious. It's very wide, 넓다. And the entrance fee, 입장, is free, 무료. 찜질방도 갈 수 있어요. 찜질방 is sauna, Korean sauna. 찜질방도 갈 수 있어요. You can also go to a 찜질방. 저는 찜질방에 갈 때마다 좋은 시간을 보내요. Every time I go to a 찜질방, I always have a good time. 그리고 쇼핑을 하거나 영화관에서 영화를 볼 수 있어요. You can also go shopping or watch a movie at a movie theater. These are all good places to go to when it's raining. 두 번째, second question. 저는 경주에 갔을 때 감기에 걸렸습니다. When I went to 경주 갔을 때 감기에 걸렸습니다. I caught a cold. 감기를 빨리 나으려고, in order to recover from my cold quickly, 어떻게 해야 합니까? What should I do? 감기 걸렸을 때 푹 쉬세요. We use past tense when we're talking about catching colds because if you are suffering from a cold, that means you've already caught it. So in Korean, it is considered to be past tense. And you will almost always use 감기 걸리다 conjugated in the past tense. In English, we usually use present tense, like I have a cold, but we also use past tense when we say I caught a cold. So Korean uses past tense for when you catch a cold. 푹 쉬세요. You must be sure to rest. Have a good rest. 물 많이 마시고 따뜻한 음식을 드세요. Drink a lot of water and eat warm food. 몸이 좋지 않을 때 잠도 많이 자야 합니다. When your body doesn't feel good, when you're sick, you also must get a lot of sleep. 세 번째, third one. 요즘 같은 꿈을 자주 꾸고 있어요. I am dreaming the same dream often these days. 나쁜 꿈은 아니지만 귀찮아요. It's not a bad dream, but it's annoying. 좀 도와주세요. Please help me. 저는 슬플 때 같은 꿈을 자주 꿔요. When I'm sad, I often dream the same dream. 스트레스를 받을 때 when you, a literal translation would be like when you receive stress. Translated more naturally into English would be when you are stressed. Stress 받을 때, when you are stressed. 받을 때도 같은 꿈을 꿔요. When you are stressed, you dream the same dream. Or Andy dreams the same dream. 매일 밤 같은 시간에 잠을 자세요. Go to sleep at the same time every night. 그리고 방을 청소하고 좋아하는 사람들하고 시간을 보내세요. Also, you should clean your room and spend time with people that you like. 네 번째, 저는 요리하기 좋아합니다. 요리하기 is the the noun form of the verb 요리하다, to cook. So, 요리하다, to cook, 요리하기, cooking. I like cooking. 요즘 날씨가 너무 더워서 차가운 음식을 만들고 싶습니다. These days, the weather is very hot, so I want to make cold food. 어떤 음식을 추천합니까? What kind of food do you recommend? 날씨가 더울 때, when the weather is hot, 냉면이 인기 있는 음식입니다. 인기 있는 is the modified form of 음식. So, food that is popular. 인기 있는 음식. 이제 저도 냉면을 먹고 싶습니다. 좀 만들어주세요. Now, I also want to eat 냉면. Please make some for me. 냉면 are cold noodles, and you have different types. Thank you for listening. 잘했어요. 다음에 봐요. See you later.